Hey guys, this is Cass House with some new insights before the imminent release of Watching and Dreaming. So I've been watching that new trailer on loop for the past 2 days, and I've come to a particular theory based on the new few clips we were shown. First off, I want to acknowledge how Belos, or Philip Witherbane, is and has always been the ultimate villain in this entire story. I mean, yes, we were introduced to the Collector as the most powerful being in existence, but it's clear to me now that they're more of a conflicted character than a villain, and will probably be redeemed in the very end. As of now, this god child is being manipulated into a destructive tool by the real baddie of the story. It's just like Hunter said,
he tricks people.
Belos tricks people. This is his ultimate asset and most prevalent ability. It got him so far that as a human, he was able to manipulate an entire population of witches into renouncing to their traditions and way of living, almost erasing centuries of history and magic to fit his own agenda of hatred. And that's what makes Belos such a fascinating and terrifying force of evil. He knows no bounds and holds no empathy. Nothing matters other than his century-old plan to destroy witchkind. So what is Philip's plan now? Similarly to For the Future, in Watching and Dreaming we're going to see some role-playing dynamics posed as games. The Collector knows of Luz's previous adventures via King, but this time there will be a more sinister twist to it. Belos, disguised as Rain, will keep fueling the Collector's insecurities and directing them towards Luz, feeding him the idea that she's just like Belos, another human trying to deceive him and steal his only friend. This is why we will see Luz in the Emperor's castle wearing a smaller version of Belos' uniform throughout the episode. Seriously, Luz insulted Belos' clothes once and is now facing the consequences. This dude cannot let anything go. She will be reenacting her tales, but as the main villain. She will be forced to witness and play into the horrific actions committed by Philip, such as witnessing the petrification spell and fighting her closest friends. It will be similar to the scenarios we saw on the Mindscape episode, but much worse since the Collector's magic will allow Philip to warp reality and make it much more realistic. At the same time, the Collector's game will trap Ida and King separately in their own personal dystopian realities, keeping them busy with different trials while Belos concentrates on Luz. This tactic is meant to not only isolate her from her support network, her friends and family, but to break her mental strength and exploit her own guilt that has been building up since the finale of Season 2. As a narcissist, Belos is pretty good at pointing people's flaws and fears, so his goal will be to feed Luz into the idea that she's not that different from him, intending to fill her heart with hatred.
In danger if it weren't for him. They should hate his guts, and it would be better if he literally never existed.
This can work in his favor in 2 scenarios. A. He wants to try one last time to corrupt Luz and turn her into some kind of perfect successor, one that will aid him into completing his ultimate goal, willingly or not. Or B. Destroy her fighting spirit and take her out for good. Which leads us to the other impactful scene from the trailer. What's going on with Ida and King here? If we pause at the right time during this frame, we can see that Ida and King have tears on their eyes. Not only are they demonstrating a level of power we have never seen before, but it seems to be reactionary to a deeply upsetting situation they witness. What could hurt them to this degree? Luz. Remember this frame? Everyone has gone off on the Titan's heart and how it looks corrupted by Belos' magic, but what really caught my attention here is the throne. There's someone there, and by the looks of the outfit, it seems to be no other than our protagonist. This moment could be placed immediately after the role switch nightmare Luz was subjected to, leaving her in a very bad shape. But just when she's about to lose all hope, King and Ida come to the rescue. Well, I have seen other theories suggesting another character being unalived, even talking about Luz having a Marcy Wu moment. I'm not too sure on that. Could she get close to that, building a very climactic moment in the final battle? Sure. But Season 3 has consistently shown us that no matter how bad things get, our characters' strength and love for each other always prevails. Luz recently found her purpose in life, gained a new friend with Stringbean, got reunited with her found family, and will be reminded once again of all the people she has touched and helped for the better. Philip will have to realize that no matter what he does, Luz will never truly be alone. but that's just my take on things. Of course I could be wrong with the sequence of events, but I still stand with the final message. What do you guys think? Will this be Belos' plan in the last episode of the Owl House, or do you think there will be other players at stake? Leave all your opinions in the comments below, and do share with me how you picture the ending of our beloved show. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content, and see you guys on the next one. Bye!